Yo, what the fuck is y'all doing? In my banners. Oh shit. Forgot to do something. Damn it. Alright. Y'all see what it say? Undiagnosed mental disorders in the black community. Now, I'm not a doctor, obviously. Can't even say obviously because shit, who would think Dr. Fauci is a doctor? But it's neither here nor there. Hold on. Oh, gotta keep my fele agua. But we're gonna talk about in my opinion, these are undiagnosed. It's not even undiagnosed. We're not talking about disorders. I even know I said that. It's really one thing that hold on that I don't understand with my community. I just don't understand why in the black community people do these certain things. And the way I see it, it has to be some kind of mental disorder for niggas to do with certain things. Now, speaking specifically, I'm talking about the how people be like, oh, you know, I love my hood, or I love the hood, I love my neighborhood, I love the hood. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand it. I was young once. I said it myself. Yeah, yeah, nigga, I love the hood. Not realizing what I was actually saying. Because the way I see it, niggas don't love the hood. You love the people in the hood. If you love the hood, why do people work so hard to get out? Right? Now this is when, in my opinion, a mental disorder takes over. Or something has to take over because I just don't understand it. Rest in peace, young Dolph. No disrespect, but I believe he suffered from, the same shit I'm about to talk about. Now, understand this, there is no actual name for it or whatever. But in the past 10 years, after seeing so many rappers get killed in their hometown, I'm convinced it's something mentally wrong with majority of black people, because what makes a person work hard to get millions of dollars in their bank account to better their life and their family and their people's lives? What makes a person attain all of that, go and sit in the same area and space physically he was in when he didn't have any money? Now, obviously, I don't mean, don't go to your mama house and shit like that. No. But what makes niggas go, these rapper niggas specifically, what makes them work hard, get money, Porsches, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, thousands of dollars in jewelry on their hundreds of thousands of dollars in jewelry on their neck, wrist, fingers, and teeth, ears, eyes if they wear glasses. What makes you work that hard to get that shit just to go sit back on the same corner with other niggas who ain't got the same shit you got? That has to be a mental disorder. It has to be. It has to be a mental disorder. Oh, you always gotta remember where you came. Do this, and I came from the gutter. I'ma always be, my nigga. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Like, I normally don't wish videos that I make would go viral. Normally I don't. But this is one video that I do hope goes somewhat viral. I would not mind seeing. I don't give a fuck how many views I get on my videos on my page. I'm gonna continue to make my videos. But this video right here, this live, I would like to see it get 10,000 views. I would. Because maybe that'll make these niggas think about shit. Hearing it, hearing a different perspective on it, or a different way of thought processing on it. Maybe these niggas will stop doing these foolish things that they do. Because why? Again, why would you work hard to get money to be able to buy a house anywhere you want and sit in the hood with niggas? What is it? On my old page that got deleted, I did a live touching on it when Young Dolph died. And, you know, the subject has come up again. I was having a personal conversation and was talking about it. And I said in the conversation, yeah, it got to be a mental disorder. So that's why I'm talking about it. But like Young Dolph, Mo 3, um, what's his name? Young Greatness, um, Maserati Fox, Chinks Drugs. Who else? That's just off the top of my head. They all died in their hometown. All of them. Why were they like Chinks Drugs? I think he was coming from a club and he was going to an after party spot, after hour spot, I believe. Excuse me. He was going to an after hour spot, I believe. So his situation is slightly different, but for the most part, it's the same. Now I know when some people hear this, if some people were to see this video, they would be like, "Oh, nigga, you sound like a lame. You sound like a hoe, nigga. You sound like you soft. I will be all of that shit. I'll be all of that. But the one thing a nigga can never call me is stupid or dumb. Because I honestly think it's fucking dumb to work your fucking ass off to get out the hood just to go sit in the hood. But yeah, why do niggas do that? Now, in my opinion, it's all part of that mental disorder. Niggas have it. I don't know what makes niggas feel like they have to show off for other men. Because let's be real, all this, I'm rich, I'm a rapper, I got my jury on in the hood. All that is a dick swinging pissing contest. All niggas do that for is to impress other niggas. Like, females ain't impressed by that shit, if you in my opinion. Because niggas will try and say, niggas will say, most men will say females are not the most logical thinkers. And I would agree. They come from more of an emotion, feelings type of place with things they do, certain things and do, because that's them. They're female. They're not built like a male. Bodies are different. Even our brains are wired differently. But one thing you don't see females do is try and show off for other females. Oh, nigga, yes, they do. We're comparing by their male counterparts. By comparison to their male counterparts, females don't do what that bullshit. A female will become a rapper from the hood, make her coins, because that's what they call them, make her coins, and get the fuck up out the hood and never look back. Never will look back. She'll never look back. And it's not that she don't care about niggas in the neighborhood, nothing like that. It's, nigga, I didn't work this hard to be still sitting here. Niggas, on the other hand, go work their ass off, 30, 40 million, worth 30, $40 million, still sitting in the fucking hood to prove to another nigga that even though I got money now, I'm still able to come in my neighborhood and be good as if nothing ever changed. And that right there is fucking stupid because you're taking a chance with your fucking life. You're taking a chance. Like, does something happen to niggas that makes them forget what the streets are actually like when the nigga is broke and ain't got no money? It must be something in the water they drink in in the industry. It must be something because niggas go back and do shit in the hood, and it's like nigga, you know, it's still wolves out here in the hood. It's wolves, lions, jackals, hyenas, bears, fucking eagles, falcons, vultures. All that shit is still in the hood, my nigga. But niggas gotta prove it to other niggas. Yeah, you know, I'm good. I can still go in my hood. Yeah, I walk around my hood. I pull up in my hood and my I could pull up in the hood driving my Lamborghini and with all my jewelry and chains on, and ain't nobody gonna bother me. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. That's the thinking niggas do. That's the thinking niggas have. Because if you ask any fucking rapper for real, do they still kick it in their hood or whatever? It's like they'll say, yeah. Fetty Wap. I didn't watch the interview. I didn't, you know, but I read the caption and or whatever, and he basically, you know, in a nutshell, he said he feels safer in Patterson, New Jersey than he does other places. That right there is straight up a fucking mental disability, a mental disorder. Pardon me. That is a mental disorder. You feel safer in an area where you're more liable to get your fucking wig split than you do in the comfort of the fucking hills. That's a mental disorder. That's a mental disorder. It's no what has happened to you in your life that makes you feel safe around fucking potential violence and danger to yourself and others around you. What makes you feel safe in that fucking dog eat dog environment? What happened to you to make you feel safe in that dog eat dog environment? Oh, you know, that's how I grew up. So it became normal. Again, that is low key admission of a mental disorder. You grew up in the violent area, so it's normal to you. That is PTSD, my guy, my folks. If I'm, if I'm, if I believe that's PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. Yeah. Oh well, was he? It's PTSD because we're gonna break it down. Post traumatic. That means after something traumatic. Stress. We know what stress is. You know, disorder. We know what disorder means. Out of balance, out of whack. He has PTSD. Speaking specifically on Fetty Wap, that's PTSD. Straight up. You should not feel safe in that environment. To a degree. To a degree. You like it's no reason why someone like Fetty Wap, who has made millions of dollars, I don't know if he still has them, but he's made millions of dollars. He's able to purchase houses wherever he wants in any state. And he still choose to be in dangerous Patterson, New Jersey. That's a mental disorder. And that goes for again that not only do it apply for to Fetty Wap, but he specifically spoke on it in that context, using those words where he said it. He feels safe. He feels safer in Patterson than he do outside. Now, I can understand how you've lived shit majority of your life in one area. So when you leave the area, it's uncomfortable. Because it's not what you're used to. So I could understand that. I could understand it on that level where, you know, when he's in Patterson, he actually is at more ease on a certain level because he knows what's what out here. He knows how to peep all scenes. He knows what's going on. But he didn't say it in that context, from what I've seen. And thinking about it, I did see a clip. Scrolling through Instagram, they played it. I think how Shade Room and them niggas will play a little snippet of the interview. And oh, excuse me. And I heard him say it. I heard that, and I read it too. But that's a mental disorder. You should not feel that way. And nothing personal against Fetty Wap at all. I actually like him. I actually like him as a artist. You know what I mean? I like the original Trap Queen. A lot of people don't know there's three versions of Trap Queen. There's the original one that he put out, him and his peoples, when he rough, raw, rugged. There's that version. Then there's the different version where the beat is, you know, engineered a little differently. Then there's a third version that he actually re-recorded with the new engineering. You feel me? So it's three versions of it. And I actually like one of his lesser known songs. He did a remix to what's that? Rich Homie Quan Walk Through. His shit is called he be wop through. Cause he Fetty Wap, he be whopping through. Pause. Again, no disrespect, but in New York, nigga wops. Nigga, you don't be weird, nigga. Niggas don't wop through nothing. I get whopped. You know what I mean? But but that's a mental disorder. You can't tell me it ain't. You can't tell me it's not. You have a hard time convincing me otherwise. But that's not a mental disorder. And most rappers suffer from it. And they put their lives at risk just to show another nigga that they can still move like they were moving before. And a lot of niggas, once they get on rapping and shit, a lot of times the narrative goes to, you know, yeah, I'm that nigga in my hood, you know. But we know a lot of times that also ain't true. Like, for example, easy example, and these are well known facts. When T.I. came out, the way he was, his swagger was, he ran his hood. He was that nigga. But see, in T.I. first video, at about the 2 minute mark or some shit, between 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 30 seconds, somebody walks through. There's two guys walking. One of those guys is, rest in peace, Shouty Low. The Cars in T.I.'s first video with Beanie Man. I'm serious. Those are motherfucking those are Shorty Low cars. Those are his cars. You feel me? He was actually the man, not T.I. But because those are the niggas, who are in the limelight at the time, you know, who can dispute anything they say and it be taken seriously? Now, I mean, everybody else is gonna be looked at as like, oh, that nigga's a hater. He just hating on that nigga because he got on and he didn't. But that's another fucking side to this mental disorder that is yet to be named and officially discovered, to the best of my knowledge. That's another side of it. If you have worked your ass off to make it as a in the music industry as a rapper and you did it, you're successful, you have millions of dollars, chart topping songs, chart topping albums. What is the concern with you so-called running your hood and shit like that? What is the reason for that? Why does that even matter? What do you care? Because you're not fucking selling drugs anymore. You're a fucking rapper, which essentially means you are now a fucking civilian and you are no longer active. Because if you are active in street shit and you are a successful rapper, you deserve anything and everything and whatever comes to you because you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. Fucking you got like why would you do that if in these insert cases? What the fuck are you rapping, making money for? You could do a show for you could do a little club appearance for 15,000, little walkthrough for 10,000. Be there less than 30 minutes. You could be there in an hour, $10,000. Why are you selling drugs? Why do niggas take that risk? And as I get to talking more about it, we're gonna narrow this shit down too. I'm gonna narrow it down. It's because this mental disorder is is getting people killed. People are dying trying to prove things to people who don't matter. Now, what was it? Again, no disrespect to Dolph, young Dolph, but we gotta be honest and realistic here, and real, and not lie about shit to others and ourselves. The song "100 Shots," detailing what happened allegedly because he has an issue that he had because he's no longer alive. He had an issue with Yo Gotti and Black Youngster, I believe. So allegedly, nigga shot at him 100 times and didn't hit him. He made the song "100 Shots." It's a good, nice song. I get it, but in my opinion, that is, you know, I mean, I get it. You're a rapper, you gotta do it. You're a street nigga, you gotta respond. I got it. I get that part. But the fact that niggas shot at you 100 times and you did not get hit, and you go back into that area and put yourself back in a position for that to potentially happen again, which ultimately it did. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but that was a stupid decision. And I have no qualms about speaking on my opinion on that, because if anybody around him had actual common fucking sense and did not adhere to this so-called fucking hood nigga life or hood whatever, and just use their fucking brains, niggas would have told him, yo, bro, don't do that. Don't go over there. You're a grown man. I understand you're gonna do what you want to do. But nigga, you got kids, bro. Got a wife, got a family. Don't put yourself in a position for a nigga to be able to touch you. And it's crazy because the social media shit plays a role into this mental disorder that niggas have. It's like niggas just gotta put out there, what they doing on social media. Niggas just gotta have niggas, just gotta post, gotta post. It's like, for what? Who? Like, yeah, I understand you got fans, but a lot of that shit that rappers and niggas post and shit, like, don't be for no fans. It be to show the haters out there, nigga, I got money and I'm that nigga and whoop whoop. It is to show off, plainly show off. But in the midst of showing off, niggas don't understand what they be doing. See, when you show off, sometimes you give out a lot of when you show off, you giving out information. A perfect example of showing off going wrong, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. No disrespect to him or his family, nothing like that. But to my understanding, and what they say officially happened after investigating it and shit, was the people who robbed, who murdered him and robbed him, they got his address through social. They got his whereabouts through social media. He had gotten Mike and Mary packages, and he showed the shit on his Instagram, social media. And when he showed it on his Instagram, he left a sticker or something on there, but it had the address. And we know what happened after that. No need to get into detail. Showing off going wrong. Now, don't get me wrong thinking that I'm saying you can't, work hard for things and, you know, and show, and show them off, like not post. No one's not saying anything like that, nigga. Because if I fucking work, run up into some money, work hard, and shit pop for me, and nigga, next year this time I got 30 M's in the bank or some shit like that, whatever. I'm up 5 stages from where I am now. Yeah, I'm gonna post some shit too. But when you post, you can't just be posting and just not thinking about what's going on. You have to understand your position, your status, or whatever, who you are. You have to understand certain things, and then think about what you're going to post. And before you post it, give everything a once over to make sure you ain't posting nothing or saying anything. You know what I mean? That can potentially enhance the danger on your life. Like niggas have a habit of posting, when they're out and about. And it's like, all right, now some people know where you live. Now you're telling people on your social media you're not home. That's an invitation. Oh, but niggas gonna already know you ain't home because you're a rapper. If you on tour and you doing shows, that's a yeah and no. Yeah and no. Because a lot of times, I, in my opinion, pardon me, my opinion, I don't think niggas be actually knowing niggas' addresses. I think niggas get to finding niggas' addresses again through social media. How? There is very few things a man won't do when he's down bad. Now, sounds funny. What do I mean? If a nigga's down bad and he's, to that level where he's like, nigga, I'm gonna get somebody, a nigga will sit down, relax, and watch you to map out your movements and nigga get your whole day plan. He'll get your whole day planner and plan it in his own day planner because he's been driven to that level. That's where his life is at. He's at that point. So it's nothing a nigga won't do a lot of times when he down to that level. Now, if you know, in Dolph situation, niggas tried to shoot you, bro, 100 times. There's no reason why, when you're in your hometown where that is liable to happen, you shouldn't have professional armed security. Hell, probably, nigga, I want a cop escort everywhere I go. Oh, but there ain't no street nigga shit, da 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 da. But understand, my nigga, and this is another part of this shit that niggas don't get. Like, for example, I personally don't like Jay-Z. I don't fuck with Jay-Z. But, I always give respect where it's due. And, you know what I mean? Have to give Jay-Z his respect. And the way I look at life, I have to give Jay-Z some respect because he did exactly what, well, he got, he caught situations out there, but he wasn't yeah, when he got that, stabbing from and all of that situation, that shit, he wasn't popping back then like that. He wasn't really popping. But ultimately, he did what a nigga is supposed to do. Work hard, be a rapper, get money. Now that I have money, once Jay Z got bread, or was starting to get bread, that nigga wasn't in Brooklyn no more. Nope. You never saw Jay Z just casually chilling in Brooklyn in Marcy or near Marcy, just chilling. Millions of dollars in the bank. You never saw that. That was the smart move. That was what you're supposed to do. That's the whole goal. But rappers have it, not all rappers, but so-called what they call street rappers, hardcore rappers, gangster rappers, you know, have it they have it fucked up. Oh, listen to what they do. They call them gangster rappers. All them niggas ain't gangster. Not all gangster rappers are gangster. Ice Cube was never a gangster. It's well known. All that shit in his rhymes. He never did that shit. Hell no. Ice Cube come from a good family, so to speak. Uh-uh. But niggas won't do that. Oh, I'm a gangster rapper. I'm a gangster rapper. I don't fuck with the cops. Woo woo woo. Which is a lie. Because gangster rappers and niggas will tell you they don't fuck with the cops, but if a nigga steals your motherfucking car, you damn sure ain't gonna call Ghostbusters. You gonna call the cops. Oh, but that's nigga stole my car, insurance and shit like that. Nah, it's niggas fuck the cops. Nigga, you a gangster. You said fuck the cops. When you say fuck the cops, that means as a gangster rapper, that's taken as a broad statement and it's also, straightforward. Fuck the cops. But like I said, a nigga break into your house and shit, niggas call the cops. Niggas steal your car, niggas calling the cops. So, you know, just another bullshit, shit that be coming up out of rappers' mouth. But moving along, moving along. It's a mental disorder. You'll have niggas will oh, hold on. Let me get together here, folks, because I'm baffled by this. And it's like this ain't the young dog situation. That's the most recent one. You know, it's not the most recent rapper death, because other people have other rappers have died in the interim. You know, underground is so to speak, not nationwide rappers. But locally known rappers in all various states have died. Due to you know street shit. young Dolph's death was the biggest one, the most recent one that you know garnered national attention. So, and his situation that he went through, that certain events that preceded his death are a perfect example for my argument that niggas not only have PTSD out here in black communities, but there is another undiagnosed mental disorder that niggas suffer from. Because again, and I know, I'm reiterating myself, but that goes to show you like how crazy this shit is. If you actually sit back and think about this, you can't you have to sit down and think about things from, I'm not going to say from time to time, because what works for me don't might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So I'm not going to say whatever, but fact is, at some point in time, which varies for everyone, niggas need to sit down and think. Young Dolph could still be alive today. Mo 3 could still be alive today. Because that's another part too. You know, with the Mo 3 situation, rest in peace, Mo 3. No disrespect towards him or his family or anything. But what I'm about to say is, I don't believe anyone can fucking argue it. Mo 3 situation could have been prevented by himself. Why do I say that? Because it really don't cost that much money to get a car bulletproofed. It don't. It really don't. You have, let's say you have, what kind of car will your nigga drive? Let's say the nigga is in the Benz, you know, or whatever. I don't know the classes of Benz because I don't care for them. But let's go with the BMW. He's in the A8 or he's in the Audi, or whatever. Yeah, niggas in the Audi A8 or whatever the shit is, the ill shit. You didn't pay 120,000, 130, 40, $50,000 for the car. You got how much ice around your neck? How much did that shit cost? You got different chains, different pieces. So got watches, rings, teeth. About $250,000 in jewelry. If memory serves me correctly, to get a basic bulletproofing on a car only cost about 100K. Hold on. Uh, Hold on. We're gonna do. Hold on. Watch this. Split screen. Okay. Okay. We split screened it. Now watch this. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Hold on. Uh-uh. Fuck. Hold on. I got it too. $100,000 costs $100,000 to bulletproof a car. Now, to my understanding, and I just saw some shit about Mo 3 recently, within the past 4 or 5 days on YouTube. A mini documentary on YouTube. Can't remember the name because I would like to shout it out. But it was a mini documentary. It was he titled it. Mo 3, you know, was getting death threats left and right because of gang affiliations that he had. He was in his hometown. You getting death threats all the time through your social media from niggas, in the town, allegedly. You was in the streets before. You know what I mean. You know what you've been to jail a couple times. Know what it is. What they said he had a 10-year sentence, but he only served 2 years because he got out for good behavior. So you know what time it is. Why not invest in something that will ultimately give you a fucking shielding from gunshots? Why wouldn't you invest in something that will keep yourself, that will help protect you? Now, I can hear ignorant dummies talking about get a gun and invest. Nigga, no. Yeah, but no. Because, and I already know, again, niggas will say, oh, I'm a bitch, I'm a pussy, I'm not built like that, I'm not a street nigga, whatever. Like, and I'm cool with all of that shit. Cool with all of that. Fuck. Know what I mean? But nah, nigga. That's too you still have with that, a bulletproof vest and a gun, you actually have to get involved in actively motherfucking, not saying that it's you shouldn't if that's what's going down, but nigga, it don't even gotta reach that level. Why? If I'm in my car, I'm in my hometown, and I'm in a car, that's mine's, because I'm in my hometown, I'm not getting in no car that's not mine's, because I'm in my hometown, because I know what's going on in these streets. Nigga, why you only take your car? Because my shit bulletproof. A nigga could sit there with an AK-47 and dump his whole fucking clip, dump 100 rounds in this bitch. Nigga could sit outside and dump 300 AK bullets at each fucking window. And what will you do? Nigga, you will be able to sit in the car. As long as they ain't got no fucking rocket launcher or grenade, bro. You know what I mean, folks? Not talking to Mo 3, you know what I mean? Obviously, but long as they ain't got no grenade launcher, rocket launcher, a grenade, niggas can sit outside that window, right at your window with a fucking AK-47, 100-round drum, and you can just sit there and look at that nigga. You could fucking roll a blunt comfortably. Very few people, don't get me wrong, niggas can get these things. But your average motherfucker is not gonna have a gun that's big enough to do some damage to your car if it's bulletproof. But niggas don't even invest in those. 50 Cent had bulletproof shit because, he been shot 9 times. He can. But other than that, I really, it's one or two other rappers, people, I heard about having it. Not even one, a couple. Can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a couple. Come on. I don't know if Mo 3 had children, but he had a mama. I don't know if he had siblings, but you know, come on. A couple rappers could still be with us today. And I'm gonna say it. Part a small percentage of the blame on why some of them, some of these rappers are not here, it lies with us, the people, the community, the fans. It's with us. Dead ass. Because we niggas acknowledge certain shit, but don't acknowledge other shit. And when that happens, in my opinion, niggas get their reality gets distorted. And then they're no longer living in reality. Some people will say, well, nigga, your reality and his reality, two different things because he has money and you don't. True to a degree, depending on how you look at it. But fucking the point is, niggas get a distorted reality from shit like that. Because, for example, if after Young Dolph got you know, uh shot at 100 times, if the fans and shit, niggas who fuck with him would have told him, you know, stay out of Houston, stay out of Memphis. Pardon me. I was thinking of Mo 3, Mo 3. But stay out of Memphis, don't come, you know, don't be, it ain't nothing about, you still that nigga, but niggas is trying to kill you out here. Stay safe. Don't, guess what? I'm quite sure there was some people who probably did say that. But you know what he said? I'm assuming, and I'm saying, and you know, and I believe it to be true because look at what happened. Analyzing this situation in hindsight, you can obviously fill in the blanks with generic things that were obvious that he probably said. Can't tell you the exact words and shit he said and what he said, but I can tell you the general idea more than likely. I'm 95% sure if someone told Young Dolph stay out of Memphis, not on some nigga stay up out of here shit, but on some yo my nigga, you don't need to go back over there or whatever, whoop whoop, because niggas is really trying to kill you out here over here. I'm sure he probably said, man, fuck that. Niggas ain't gonna tell, nigga, you know the fuck I am? I'm fucking Young Dolph. Whoop, 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 XYZ. More than likely what happened. Because we see what he did after. He continued to go back. And not only that, he let it be known when he comes to town, he's always gonna go to one spot. He always makes his way there. If he's in town for 10 days, one day out that 10, he's gonna go to that the cookie spot, the bakery, and get some shit. He's always going to do it, right? Listen to this. So what happens? We know what happened. Niggas more than likely probably heard he was in town. All right, he in town. Well, we gonna go wait for him. Where you gonna wait for him at? You don't know where he at. I know he gonna go to the cookies to the bakery. We know he gonna go there. He said it. He said it himself. I always make my way to Makita's bakery. Not for nothing. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the fuck to do next if I want to, attempt to do fucking bodily harm to this man. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what I do next. I'm gonna go wait for him at the motherfucking bakery. He gonna show up. Again, no disrespect, but it could have been prevented. He himself didn't even have to go to the fucking bakery. He could have sent somebody. Yo, go get me my shit from you know what I mean? Go do that for me. But that mental disorder kicked in. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna go myself. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. Niggas ain't gonna do shit. Them niggas is bitch. That and that I know for a fact. Niggas say. Everybody says that. All niggas say that. All rappers of that caliber, who come from the street of that level, who rap about shit like that, they all say it. They all got that mental disorder that I'm the toughest thing out. Ain't nobody tougher than me. That mental disorder kick in, and it tells them to do dumb shit, take dumbass risks, take dumbass chances. Word. Niggas be taking dumb risks and dumb chances just to show another nigga, prove to another nigga or other niggas, I can do this. Meanwhile, the niggas they doing it for, what do they do for you? Mm. Oh, I can hear niggas again. Nigga, you don't get it because you ain't no street nigga. You ain't in that shit. You ain't out there in the field. Uh. You ain't out there in the field. What you know, nigga? You speaking on shit and situations and things of a nature that you don't know about, which is bullshit. That's bullshit. Now, understand that I understand. Just because, in some cases, just because you have, you know, book knowledge on things, that don't mean you know it all, or whatever. Because you still got to go and fucking do it. There's book knowledge and practical knowledge. You got niggas who, for example, I was in the Navy. I was in the military. I got trained to work on certain equipment, right? Hands on. I know how to fuck with this equipment. You have niggas who know how to fuck with the equipment, but have never fucked with the equipment. You know what I mean? there are situations where you gotta have practical knowledge and experience with shit to understand. But this ain't one of them situations where a nigga can really say, "Oh, you ain't in the field, you don't understand that, nigga." That don't fucking matter. Cause you know what? Young Dolph wasn't in that field. Niggas wasn't still in the field. It's the money man. Fuck is he out here busting guns for? Man wasn't doing that. Niggas need to understand and just accept it and deal with it and understand that it's nothing wrong with it. What do I mean? What am I talking about? Once you become a rapper, a successful rapper, not just being a rapper, because it's millions of rappers out here, but it's only currently right now in 2022 less than 100 popping rappers, like successful, able to go wherever they want to go. It's less than 100. So once you become a successful rapper, you are allowed to, in a sense, I'm not saying, you know, fuck where you came from for real, on some like, all right, I'm out of here, bye. And nigga, nah, I ain't saying do that because that's, that ain't what it is either. Because nigga, you're still from here, my nigga. But it's nothing wrong with being a civilian. There's nothing wrong with nigga, my residence is there. I live over here in this big ass house. I drive this nice fucking car. I got this much money in my bank account. I don't have to be over there, you know what I mean? Where niggas is getting shot at, getting shot. Niggas is, on the block. I don't have to be over there. It's nothing wrong with saying, with coming, with that's cool, my nigga. That's the plan. That's the plan. Now, I understand, you know, this is where you're from. You're from the hood. Now that you can't take everybody. Some niggas is still gonna be in the hood. I get it. You ain't gotta go to the hood to get with them. Nigga, let me tell you, if I was a rapper with my mentality that I have right now, and fuck it, I ain't even gotta be a rapper. If I just get money, if I go to the casino and hit the jackpot for $10 million, I ain't taking everybody in the hood out the hood with me because that's not logical. Because it's not. But do that mean I'm not gonna see my folks? No. But I'm not coming to the hood. So how you gonna see your folks? Hey, go here, man. Go pick up these tickets or whatever. Come to the airport, man. Or I'm in the, I'm sending a cab for you. Y'all be at the crib around this time. I'm gonna send a car for you. You bring them to you. Yeah, you bring them to you. You don't go to them knowing that you got this going on for yourself. Certain things going, you just can't do it. But again, me saying that, niggas will hear that and then that mental disorder will kick in and say, oh, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I ain't no bitch. What the fuck does that even mean? So you're a bitch for fucking not going into an area where it's a higher probability and chance that niggas will try and take your life. You're a bitch for realizing like, all right, now if I go over here being who I am, all my chains on and shit, and the money I talk about, I rap about, I have in my pocket every day, because niggas will say, niggas will talk about in their songs, nigga, I walk around with 20 racks in my pocket every day. All my, my jewelry on shit. So take all of that into account. That's what you saying. And you tell yourself, yeah, I'm not going over here because, you know, niggas might try me over there. So I'm not going over there. That makes niggas a bitch. I'll be a bitch. I will be a bitch. Because shit, that's protecting my life. Now niggas will say, and this is the stupidest shit in the world. Niggas will say, if a nigga press you and shit, test, shit, gets real, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself, right? Well, the best form of protecting myself, the best defense to counter any offense, or the best defense to counter any offensive attack against me, the best starts before I'm even put in that situation to where I got to physically defend myself right here and now. Hell no. If I can foresee that it is a bad idea for me to go over here because I have jewelry, chains, and shit like that on, nigga, I'm not going. Like, what's the saying? Niggas talk about, nigga, I'd rather have my gun and not need it than need one and not have it. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. That's stupid. How about how about this? If I'm in going to a place or somewhere where I feel like there's the need for me to have a gun, I'm not going to that place. Oh, nigga, you can't be a bitch. You can't. No, see, it's not. I'm not a bitch. What are you talking about? I'm not going to certain places where guns activity can be happening, nigga. Fuck no. Unnecessary. Going to unnecessary places. Like, you feel me? What? If I'm a successful rapper and if you're able to walk around with $20,000 in your pocket and got like $50,000 worth of jewels on, my nigga, you should want to not be in a position to where shit can pop off and you could possibly get hit with a bullet because a bullet has no name. Fuck that shit. That's what I worked to get money for, was to live in a position to where I don't have to worry about that kind of shit. But that's when that mental disorder kick in. Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Nigga run down on me, I'ma bust my gun. Woo, woo, woo. And shit like that. And, then, well, why are you a rapper? Why are you out here getting money like a rapper? Why are you doing that? Like, niggas have to understand. Niggas have to think about it. Niggas' thought process and shit be as backwards a lot of times. Sometimes, nigga. Dead ass. Niggas' thought process be just ass backwards on shit. Like, so I can hear niggas. So what you saying? You only in the hood because you ain't got the money to get to be out the hood? Yes. Yup. Oh, nigga, you sound like you don't love the hood. I don't. I don't love the hood. I don't love it. I'm from New York, nigga. I don't love the hood. Nigga, the hood has not done nothing for me. Nigga, there was a period of time in my hood. I live maybe 100 yards from the store, about 150 yards from the store, from the corner store, the bodega. I've been stopped walk in the past when this stop and frisk shit was popping up here. I had been stopped for one period in a 2 week span of me walking from my house to the store, which is roughly 100 to 100, about 120 to 140 yards away. In 2 weeks, 1 year, I probably was stopped and frisked probably 40, 50 times. 40, 50 times in 2 weeks. It got to the point where majority of the fucking cops who worked, who would drive through my hood, neighborhood, when they see me, they wouldn't even fuck with me after a while. Because it's like, nigga, oh, nigga, we didn't hop that on this nigga like 3 times. Nigga, you can hop that on me millions of times. Probably know what? Literally, niggas didn't hop that on me hundreds of times. Probably at 1,000 at the maximum. No more than 1,200 times. Everybody knows me. Everybody recognizes me. Got to a point where niggas would see me, look, and recognize and see who it is, and just keep it moving. Like if you was walking with me at times, you was good. Nigga, you walking with me, nigga. We ain't got nigga. Come on, son. You ain't searching me or whatever. After a while, it got to my nigga. You know who I am. You know where I live. You know what it is, man. You not fuck out of here. Like no, but you know that's me because I don't love the hood. I do love the people in the hood though. Don't get that shit twisted because the hood understand is a social condition that was put into play by the government to condition black people mentally to a certain format. Hence why we have this mental disorder that we're talking about today. That's where it comes from. That's why I don't love the hood. I recognize that. Niggas would say a lot of times in the hood, in the street, in the hood, niggas are crabs in the barrel. How do you fix that problem? Well, first off, why are the fucking crabs in the barrel? First off, why are they in the barrel? Can't fix nothing with the crabs in the barrel until we fix the fact that they're in a barrel. Because that's not where they come from. Someone placed them there. So when one goes up and they pull another one down, and then the next nigga pulls him down so he can get up, and it keeps repeating, nigga, that's going to stay like that as long as they're in that barrel. Can the crabs do something to help themselves out the barrel? Yes. Yes, they can. But what are the chances they're going to do that because they're in the barrel, which is not where they're supposed to be? So, what are the chances that enough of them will do that? Very low because they're in a barrel. That's where that mental disorder come from. There you go, right there. Like, know what I mean? That's part of it, part of me. That's not where it all come from. Religion has its place in there too, into that mental disorder. Yes, it do. But that's alive in itself. I did that yesterday. But did it get taken down? I don't know. But that's it. You know, niggas don't. It's that whole mental. It's a mental disorder for niggas to think the way they think and conduct themselves the way they do in certain situations. Specifically speaking, rappers. Rappers. They're the only group of black men who constantly get murdered in their hometown or a setting close to um where they're from. And shit, I'm gonna say it again. Oh, I'm gonna say it again. No disrespect, you know what I mean? But some of these situations also were preventable. Could have been prevented. Fully 100. I'm gonna say, um, okay, who? Of the ones that I named, Maserati Fox. Um, I honestly don't know. Well, I know where he got killed at, but um, was that did that hit? Yeah, that hit nationwide because niggas knew Mozzie, but Mozzie. But I don't know if that was prevent. I don't know because allegedly, excuse me, he was still active. He was, allegedly he was more active than he was a rapper. But his death still got attention. Chink's drugs situation. I believe, if I remember correctly, they were saying he was set up. He was killed by someone close to him. So can't that one right there? I can't say either. Um. Oh, King Von. King Von's situation was just an act of cowardice, straight up. That was an act of cowardice. King Von put the hands on that man and whipped that man's ass. And I'm not saying that man shot him because it's obvious, he didn't. But the fact that that's what niggas is on, and that's like like that's just cowardice. Like, but fucking Mo3 situation could have been prevented. Young Dolph situation could have been prevented. Could have been prevented. Those two situations definitely. in my opinion. 1,000% could have been prevented. Yes, they could have. Because, like I said, I looked it up. How much does it cost to bulletproof a car? $100,000. I could hear niggas now. Oh, you watching niggas' pockets? Not only do niggas rap about how much money they got, but niggas, niggas have the jury on. You can see, you can guesstimate how much money that is in jury if it's real. If it's real. Now, being a rapper, niggas gotta have real jury. Can't be like Ocho Cinco. Yeah, and getting replicas and shit, you know what I mean? Good knockoffs. But if it's real. So how much and niggas always ask niggas in interviews and shit, how much jury you got on? How much money Breakfast Club does it. Uh when I used to watch Vlad, he used to do it. But niggas do it. So how much jury is that? Oh shit, I got about you know, $180,000 worth of jury on. Now, jury don't protect you, do nothing for you. It don't do nothing but depreciate it don't do nothing but depreciate in value with time. With a bulletproof car that costs $100,000, you know, and I'm gonna give or take 20,000, depending on the make, model of your car and shit like that, and taxes. So about 120, $130,000 to bulletproof a car for when you're in your hometown. You get off that plane, you get in your car, your bulletproof car. Everywhere you go, you in your bulletproof car because it's static out here for you or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's the best defense right there, nigga. I ain't even got to bust a gun if I'm sitting in something that a gun can't penetrate through. What are the odds a nigga's gonna run up with a rocket launcher and blow up my bulletproof car? What are the odds the nigga's gonna pull up with the 50 cal rifle, a true 50 cal rifle, and dump enough bullets into my bulletproof car to get through it? It's a mental disorder. There's no other way to describe it. There's no other way. After all of these examples, with all of these examples, and after all of these examples throughout the years of this same situation, basically speaking broadly, not detailed orientated, but broadly, same situations happen time and time again, where a rapper, successful rapper, is murdered in his hometown unnecessarily because niggas want to have a dick swinging contest, and yeah, I can still come through the hood with all my jewelry on and da 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 da. Man, niggas need to grow up and realize there's nothing wrong with protecting your life to the fullest extent that your money will allow, especially if you know you might have things from the past that might come back like that because of how you was living. Cause niggas don't be dummies. Niggas know what they be. Niggas, when you done bust your gun at niggas and shit like that. So I know I can bust my gun at these niggas. Yeah, it was 10 years ago. But so what? That it might still be on that nigga head. He might still be about that, out here, whatever. He just, oh shit, I ain't seen nigga. There that nigga go. I'm gonna bust my gun at that nigga now. Gotta move, be smarter. There's nothing wrong with preventing things from happening in your life that will save your life. Pardon me, ultimately, that will ultimately save your life. There's nothing wrong with preventing things that will help keep you safe so you can live to an old age, possibly. Nothing wrong. Fuck that. If I got fucking millions of dollars and nigga, I'm bulletproofing my car if that's the issue. If I know I got to worry about bullets flying at me, I'm gonna bulletproof the car I'm riding in. Then there you go. Instead of buying jewelry and shit, I'm just gonna bulletproof the car. Hell, and then the crazy thing is, when I bulletproof the car, I can sell the car for more money than I got it for. You feel me? But why would I want to sell this car? It's bulletproof. But that's the mental disorder though. I don't know no name, but it's definitely a mental disorder.